Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming today. Frank Warren was meant to be here, but we're in a hearing at the British Boxing Board of Control and he couldn't get away, so I've had to, as usual, jump in at the last minute. Obviously, we all know why we're here. It's a great pleasure to have someone here who, a couple of months ago, we thought we wouldn't see in the UK due to a visa issue. But to his credit, he kept his word. We've heard it all before when people say he will come over here. He apologised, he had the visa issue. He said he'd keep his word to JAZZA Dickens and to us, and he has. It's a great pleasure to welcome quite possibly the greatest fighter in the world today, and that is Mr. GUIILLERMO RIGONDEAUX. At the far end, a man who trained to fight him twice. Unlike many other super bantamweights in this country, has had the balls to actually face him. We hear about Kelbrook fighting Golovkin and it took him 5 minutes to say yes. I don't even think it took him 5 minutes to agree to it. We made the call came back instantly, I'll take the fight. He didn't vacate titles, he didn't run away, he didn't see him in the #1 position and scatter for the hills. He stepped up to the plate. He had a massive disappointment. He trained his arse off, he had a massive disappointment. He went down and he just said, it is what it is. I'll stay in the gym and when I wait. And I'm really, really pleased to see JAZZA Dickens getting his chance. There's a few gentlemen to my left that I'll introduce before we get on to the other world title fight that we have here on Saturday night at the ice rink. Dan's wrote it the wrong way around, so I have to turn the paper around. We have the Vice Chairman of CARDIFF Promotions, who we're working with alongside BoxNation, Louis Fonseca. Next to him, we have Mr. Rigondeaux's manager. I can't read that. It's Mr. Bonnet.
Alex Bernodi.
Alex Bernodi. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have Pedro Diaz, who's his trainer. GUIILLERMO RIGONDEAUX himself. They're all over here and getting ready for Saturday night. To my left is another person I've got to know quite well in the last few weeks. It's a great pleasure to see him over here. We tried to get him over here some time ago to fight Ricky Burns, but that one didn't happen. But it's now glad to see that he's here, and that's FANO, the former IBF world champion. He's coming over here to fight a guy on my right, who I believe, and many people who actually know boxing believe, is the best lightweight in the world. He's not hiding behind a phony unification. If he wins at the weekend, he's looking for a proper unification against the real WBC champion. And if Mr. FANO becomes the champion, he'll be unifying it as well. So it's not some made up belt. This is a real title and it will be for a real unification. He's not only the best lightweight in Manchester, we believe he is the best lightweight in the world. And that's Terry Flanagan. Obviously, we all know what the rest of the bill is. We have Bradley Skeet fighting on the show, and we have a co-feature, which the guys will be here Thursday, which is originally was the main event, and probably the one that whet most people's appetite, and that is Gary Corcoran and Liam Williams. And there's no love lost there between the pair of them. There's no love lost between the trainers, so that should be a good old-fashioned fight. The British and Commonwealth titles at stake. And it should, I hope, give us the sort of atmosphere we used to enjoy in the old ice rink many years ago, when I was young and Gareth Jones was relatively younger as well. Without further ado, we'll open up the questions. I'm sure you've got a lot to ask. We have a translator, Mr. RigondeauX, should anyone wish to ask any questions there. And I'll throw the floor open to any questions.
GUIILLERMO, a lot of the world's best boxers are avoiding you. Do you have a lot of respect for JAZZA for taking this challenge on?
Muchos de los peleadores del mundo tienen miedo de pelear contigo. ¿Qué tú crees de Dickens por entrar en el ring contigo?
Bueno, buenas tardes.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Bueno, agradecerle a Dickens que aceptó mi pelea. Quiero agradecerle que para mí es uno de los mejores 122 en el mundo, que dio el paso al frente y es uno de los boxeadores que tiene el valor de pelear conmigo.
I'd like to show my respect and gratitude to Dickens for having the courage out of all the 122-pounders in the world that don't want to step in the ring with me, he had the guts to actually take this fight. So I have great respect for him. He has great courage.
Hay muchos boxeadores que hablan que yo quiero pelear con RigondeauX.
A lot of boxers talk, I want to fight with Rigo, here I am.
Apartando a Dickens ahora que dio el paso al frente.
Now that
Pero
Dickens
todo lo
had the
demás
guts.
es hablar por hablar, ni hablar bobería, hablar basura.
All the other ones like to talk, but they don't have the courage to actually fight.
Y ellos saben dónde me pueden encontrar.
They know where to find me. I'm here ready to face anyone in the world.
Estoy más rápido que Fede y por envío como UPS.
He's quicker than FedEx and better than UPS.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Question for Guillermo, Michael Peltman from the BBC. Sort of 2 points really. Is he excited to be fighting in the UK, specifically in Cardiff? And what can the Welsh and British boxing fans expect to see on Saturday night?
¿Cómo te sientes de pelear aquí en Cardiff? ¿Y qué va a esperar los fans de ti el sábado?
Bueno, me siento muy bien preparado y a mí he peleado en varios países y bueno, pienso que hacer buena pelea. Estamos preparados para lo que sea.
The fans are going to get a real good show. We had a great training camp. I'm really excited to be here. I know you guys are great boxing fans, and I really appreciate you guys wanting me here. We're ready to go.
And Jazza, how do you go about beating one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world?
First of all, we're grateful for this opportunity that the champions give us this opportunity to fight in WBL also, and for making the fight. But we've got a good game plan going in there. We're confident, very confident, and just really happy to be in here. It's a great opportunity. We're enjoying it. And he's a man of my own heart, and we both like to fight. And put two people in the ring who like to fight, and we're gonna get a fight.
Obviously, you're going to have hometown support because you're a good ticket seller, but are you kind of in any way bothered that the fight's in Cardiff rather than closer to home?
I've been received off the Cardiff and the Welsh people, and I'm happy to be fighting up here. I've got a wider audience that I didn't know I had, and I'm grateful for all the support, but I'm sure that Rigo's got a lot more fans than I have up here, and no, I think it's ultimately stood ground as where fans are concerned.
Jazza, Rigo said it was courage you've got for taking on, but is there more to it than courage?
Yeah, I believe it's God's, will for me to take this fight. It's a fight that I've wanted for years and years since I was a little kid, and He's got a divine plan for me, and I'm a massive underdog, and that just says to a lot of youngsters out there that you shouldn't be afraid to chase your dreams and believe in yourself, and it's only the acceptance of the doubters to do what you want to do in life.
Terry, your first 3 world title fights, 2 of them people were tipping you to come unstuck. The last time was the pressure of the Derry Matthews-Liverpool-Manchester rivalry. Do you feel this time that everyone's just expecting you to win, and there's more pressure on you?
Yeah, I mean, I know people are expecting big things from me, and I'm looking to show that Saturday night, but yeah, I know it's could be a tough fight. He's 2-time world champion, he's well skilled, experienced, so I've still got to go in there and do it, Steve, yeah.
There's been a lot of talk of Canning later this year. Have you put that on the back burner, or is he still in your mind most days?
Yeah, I mean, there's talks of big fights out there, but like I say, I've got to deal with this one first, get this one won, and then we'll look at them. But first and foremost is Saturday night, go in there, do the business, put on a show, and then we'll look, see what's next.
And how far down the road is a unification for the win? Because I know Frank's been quoted as trying to make that fight with Ludabella.
We are talking almost on a daily basis to Ludabella. I believe he's just got to deal with his end with his fighter. The terms and all the rest of it are pretty much agreed. It's just whether his fighter wants to come here to fight Terry Flanagan. But yeah, almost daily talks that are going on. It's positive all round. Yeah.
Mazonki, there's big plans, as you can hear there, for Terry. Are you going to upset the script this weekend?
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank the promoter and everyone who made this event possible. Yeah, I came here with a mission. I came here with a vision of winning the world title fight for the 3rd time. I respect Terry as a world champion. I respect him a lot. But come 16th, and then we'll see who's who in the ring. I'm here to fight and take the title. Not only to take the title, but I strongly believe that I'm here to confiscate the title to South Africa.
Terry, has it been hard getting recent footage of Mzonke?
I mean, I'm not really one to look at footage anyway. Steve always that to my coach, but yeah, there's bits on him on the internet, but I'm not one for watching it. I get in there and I take the fight as it comes and build on from the first round. So yeah, I don't really watch footage anyway, so it's not been a problem.
Gareth?
Hey,
Just wondering if Mzonke, you talked about us getting older. Mzonke is getting older.
Not as old as us.
A lot better than we ever were. But, do you feel that perhaps this is your last chance?
One would say that it's my last fight, my last chance, but who knows? I don't know. I cannot say that. When I started boxing in 1985, I didn't know that today I'll be where I am. 22 years in professional boxing since 1994. I didn't know that I'll be the person I am today. But look, these things happen. I'm not a good predictor. I can't predict my next move from here now. But what I know is I'm only here now to fight Terry for the WBO world title. Then what next, I would see when that time arrives. But I can assure you that I'm here to bring my best, and this is going to be the best of the fight. I can promise that.
What I will say, Gareth, is he certainly hasn't acted like a guy who's just coming over here for a challenge. You know, in all the dealings with him over the last few weeks, he's been thoroughly professional in everything, check weights, medicals, everything. He's sent straight away. You know, he's been brilliant to deal with. He really has. So his preparation is anything like the way he conducts his business, and he certainly has come over here to win.
Pedro, could we ask Pedro about his time with Rigo and how good he is? What he can recollect of all his years with him?
¿Qué tú recolectas de Rigo, de todos estos años de trabajo?
Bueno, primeramente quiero saludar a todos los presentes.
First of all, I'd like to send my regards to everyone here. Thank you for coming.
Quiero saludar a FLANAGAN, BoxNation, CARDIFF Promotion y todos los que han hecho posible este gran evento.
I'd like to thank BoxNation, Frank Warren, CARDIFF Promotions, BoxNation for making this possible, and all the fans.
Llevamos muchos años trabajando con Rigo
Been working with Rigo for many years.
y todos ustedes han podido apreciar su calidad como competidor, su calidad como ser humano y pienso que ha sido una gran experiencia.
He's been able to appreciate over the years the human quality as a boxer, as a person, and I've been able to appreciate and see his talents over the years.
De todos los campeones mundiales actuales,
Out of all the world champions,
el único boxeador invicto que no ha peleado con ningún boxeador con récord negativo se llama Guillermo RigondeuX.
the only champion to have fought everyone with winning records. Never has he fought anybody with a losing record, is Guillermo RigondeauX.
Esto puede responder, ¿no? La pregunta que me acaba de hacer y ha sido un gusto responder.
Says that pretty much is the response to your question.
Pedro, is he the best boxer in the world?
¿Él es el mejor boxeador del mundo?
Si no es el boxeador mejor en el mundo, está entre los más completos del mundo.
If he's not the best, he's amongst the most complete.
Es muy difícil en el deporte y en la vida hablar del mejor.
It's very difficult in life to speak about who's the best in boxing and in life.
Hay muchos boxeadores buenos.
There's a lot of good boxers.
Redondeado es para nosotros un boxeador esta clase, un extraordinario boxeador.
For us, he's in a class of his own, and he's an extraordinary boxer.
Y estamos muy contentos y le damos las gracias a Dickens y su equipo de trabajo.
Very happy, and I'd like to say thank you to Dickens' team,
Porque Dickens también es un gran boxeador,
because Dickens is a great fighter,
boxeador de mucho coraje
boxer with great courage,
y un boxeador que lo deja todo arriba del ring.
and a boxer that leaves it all in the ring.
Pienso que la pelea de Redondeado con Dickens el próximo sábado será un gran show.
I believe it's going to be a great fight on Saturday, Dickens RigondeauX.
Paul, I'll just ask you, what's the mood been like in the gym? Because Jazza was preparing for Rigo. Has it been any different or as mad as ever with people coming and going and shouting and hollering?
It's just been usual day to day, you know, mad. It's been funny, but the main thing is we have a laugh and a joke in it, but it's all business, you know, for us. And we're not here. Jazz is not here to make up any numbers. We're here. It's a real world title challenge. We've planned well for it. We strategized well for it, you know. And the only way to accept a challenge like this is to give it everything. Make sure that you come out with the belts on the night. You know, so that's the way it's been going, Steve.
Any more questions? Okay, I believe Dwayne will be at 2 o'clock on Friday. I believe in this room, Richard, yeah? Sorry, Richard, stop, Daniel. they couldn't look any different, could they? And I believe Thursday is Williams and Corcoran. What time? Same time here on Thursday, which promises to be a bit lively. Oh, I think we've got one more thing to go before we wrap it up.
Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of CARDIFF Promotions and BoxNation Sports, we would like to thank Frank Warren, his team, BoxNation, James Dickens, and his team for stepping up and fighting the best 122-pound in the world. All the sponsors in Cardiff, Wales, and the UK, and most important, all the fans worldwide. Guillermo RigondeauX, a two-time Cuban Olympic gold medalist, and the reigning WBA junior featherweight, and the Ring Magazine Super World champion, will put his undefeated pound-for-pound status on the line on Saturday night. Team RigondeauX just didn't come out here to fight. He came over here to put up a show, and once again, show why he's the best 122-pound in the world. And like they say, Rigo is coming. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Head to head fight.